Good morning, family and friends. Sergeant OCD here. Okay, I let the stove cool, and everything's pretty much intact. And I found my Unibits. So, like I said, I'm a little OCD. I had all my drill bits into one toolbox with drill bits, and then I needed them in this shop, this location. So I put together a kit, and I call it my yellow kit, and that's where these were. The yellow kit is for me to just grab that kit, go. I've got every tool I need to basically work on houses and stuff for missions trips and things like that. So anyway, I have my bit. So I remember my notes saying that it was a 3/8 bit. I'm going to go a little bit more because I think I need more air. Oh, so that's a lot cleaner with that Unibit. So this should just go right back in. I don't know what I can do to give it any more air. Lack of putting a fan in there. But I think when I do a tall one like this, you see how much more space you'll have underneath. And I could do something like with my canteen cup, cut out whole things, so there's a whole hole right here. So this thing right here is supposed to fit on the outside like this and kind of click in, and then when you put your anything on it, it'll cook it. Now, if I had to rate these beans, they're okay. They're a little sweet for me, but I don't like anything sweet. So, well, except for candy bars. But, I mean, I don't like sugar in my coffee or anything else. But, anywho, I'm going to fire this baby back up and hopefully boil some water. I don't know. Alright, so basically all I did was clean up a lot of debris that's on the ground here in front of the stove. It's all fine stuff. And I put a bunch of coals here, and hopefully smoke will just draw out of the chimney. I think I lost something here. That clamp was on the inside of this, so I think it fell off. I don't know if I can get this on fire or not, or if I'm gonna need to take it outside, but it's got bigger holes. I think it's got better airflow. So I just gave it a bunch of oxygen. Got my blow hose and blow on it. So I want to see how this thing's going to react to burn down, because I got a lot of debris in there, and I've got, I don't know, a bunch of coals in there on top of it from this fire. So I want to see how this thing's going to behave. Smoke seems to be going right up. I'm going to save that. I got the door open anyway. But already it looks like it's getting better air. Alright, put this on here. It's hot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that these larger holes is the ticket. I don't know what that was. But, I'm going to attend to this, and so I got the fan on now. I mean, it's rolling up, so that really helped. But the problem is the smoke's coming this way, not going up the chimney. So it's doing well. So I'm pretty pleased. You know, just like when I built this, I forgot this seal. My flame's going into that seal. Coming back. So it's getting a little warm. Not that bad, but I want to just keep up with feeding this fire and getting it hot enough to boil this water. That's what I want to see ultimately. I mean, that's a success to me. You know, with anything you build, you're going to have setbacks and issues with, you know, things happening that is going to make you think that you're not a success. But I'm not going to call this a failure. I mean, it's working. Whoosh. I love to hear that whoosh. So I'm trying to, there's a couple pieces that are just right on the edge here. Got a lot of coals in there. So I think it's slowly getting down to that base level of this stuff. I mean, this is the stuff I put into it. Let me turn this. But it's doing well. It's getting warm. Not like overly warm or overly hot. So this is going to work. The key is big holes. And the inner container, the inner can, you got to have holes everywhere, just basically. I mean, I had 16 holes around the top, 8 holes around the bottom, and then the whole bottom portion of the can has got all kinds of holes in it. But it can be done. I mean, it's pretty easy to do this. You know, even if you jack it up like I did, using 2 different types of method just by cutting it around. Now I didn't use Tim snips because, well, mine are dull. So I used a jigsaw, and I probably could have used a jigsaw around there. So I got coals right up to here. I mean, there's coals right there. Well, look at that. See what I just did? That was interesting. I blew air into there and it fired up. Of course I was blowing it into the top too. So, I showed you all this before. This is a filter basket. So the idea, I mean, I could put the coffee in here and then run it down and then pull it up and pour it out of there, or I could put the coffee in there, run this down, and I got a pour spout. The other one doesn't have a pour spout, so it's starting to boil. Smells good. So this is Godiva chocolate, Arabian coffee, which I'm okay with. So just gonna put it in there like that, so I can dump this coffee and put it into my Mission 22 cup. I really like this cup. So it's trying to boil. But imagine if you had to do this every time with this stove. Every time. They have these online that you can buy. I saw an advertisement for one, and I was just curious to buy one just to see how it works. If mine works differently. I think mine will work differently for the simple fact I might not know the ins and outs of these holes, and if I have it off just a hair, like I probably do, how much it'll affect it. There you go. Burn, baby. I'll try something here. Oh, look at that flame coming up. Show you a little trick to see if this is getting enough air or not. So, still not getting enough air. But, look at that baby go. Look at it boil that water. So, just by putting a little air into it from a heat gun, I got it rolling. So, the specs that I got for the bottom and the side holes, I believe are too small. I think that if you had, I'll try the sides first. I'll try drilling bigger holes in the sides first. I mean, if it falls on the ground, no biggie, you know. But I'm satisfied with the rolling boil. Now, obviously that's hot probably. So obviously I got hot water in there with the coffee. Just gonna put this little filter in. I'll show you how this thing works. Nothing. Got my hand in the way. So all I do is press this thing in, and everything that was in the bottom there is filtered. So I got a hot cup of coffee right here from Mission 22. I'm gonna let it cool. Then I can put this on like this, or like that, or some way. Oh, it does still pour. That's pretty cool. I didn't think it would. Anyway, family, God bless you. I'm done with this today. Like I said, it's not a failure. It's just now I need to make modifications. And I did see one of these built with all these holes bigger. I mean, it was 3/4 inch holes all the way around. So I think what I'm going to do is modify this one, get this one working right, and then I can go into working on the others, the taller ones, and make them efficient. And I can keep going bigger, you know, up to a 5-gallon can if I wanted to. I don't know if I want to, but these are nice little self-contained units. I do like that you could set them up anywhere. You know, you want to set it on a hard surface, I would think. I mean, you could dig a hole and do it too, you know, or just clear away some of the brush, the leaves, especially now. But anyway, family, God bless you. Take care. Train, and just keep working on projects. God bless you.